The Payment Files page is accessible via the Payroll Settings tab, which can be accessed here or here. You'll then find it under the Business Settings section. Payment files consist of both ABA and Bpay files. These files are generated once a pay run has been finalised and then imported via internet banking. To talk about them individually, an ABA file is a file that's used by all major Australian financial institutions. They specify payments made from one bank account to one or more bank accounts. Once you have your ABA file, it's usually simply a matter of uploading it to your business internet banking portal and authorising the payments. Before you can generate an ABA file, you need to first set up the ABA settings for your business by completing the fields on this page. You'll firstly need to add. The first three fields are fairly self-explanatory. You just need to enter the BSB account number and account name. Just double check that you're entering the right details in these fields. In regards to the financial institution code, if you click the question mark here, you'll be able to see the most common banks and their codes. If you bank with someone that's not listed here and you're not sure what their code is, you'll need to contact them first. The Lodgement Reference is a description of the payroll payment that will appear on the employee's bank statement. For example, payroll or weekly wages. The name of user supplying file. Now that field is the name of the user or business that's creating the ABA file. Usually this is the business name. The Apca User Id field. This is a 6-digit number provided by your bank. If you're not sure what this number is, you'll need to contact them. However, it's often listed on their website, and for some banks, such as the ANZ, you can usually provide any 6-digit number, such as all zeros. If you tick the Include Self-Balancing Transaction checkbox, it will add an additional self-balancing transaction to the end of the ABA file. This is required by some financial institutions when generating the ABA file. You'll need to check with your financial institution to determine if you'll need to select this option. It's often available on their website. The last option refers to merging multiple payments for the same account into a single transaction. You would select this option if your financial institution requires that only a single transaction be made per account per ABA file. This is occasionally required if you have spouses, for example, that have their pay paid to the same bank account, or an employee has multiple payments going to the same bank account. In this case, certain financial institutions require that those payments be merged into a single transaction. If we move on to Bpay file settings now, Bpay files can be used to make multiple Bpay payments on behalf of your employees via internet banking. You can set up more than one Bpay file, then choose which file should be used for each pay schedule. Employees are able to choose whether they want a portion of their net pay to go towards paying bills. So to do this, they, or a manager or full access user, would set up the Bpay account via their bank account screen. Additionally, employee deductions can be set up to be paid via Bpay, and you can set these up by going into the employee file, pay run inclusions page. With both ABA and Bpay files, once you've finalised the pay run, you'll be able to download those files as you need. There you have it, ABA and Bpay file settings page.